Alright, so we've been having some issues with people not being able to register, not knowing their information and all kinds of stuff. So we can't really get mad because we've never took the time to show y'all. I had to, kind of figure it out for myself too. So I'm just going to make a short video on how to register, how to check your degree works, the rotation for the classes, all that good stuff. So we'll just go ahead and get right into it. So this right here, first of all, y'all are all in IST now. There's no ELT anymore. You are strictly IST. So we have transitioned from ELT to IST. No more ELT. And this should be your student rotation. So every fall and spring, these are all the classes that are offered. So, most people take 2 and 2, how this suggests. So this suggestion is for your first rotation, your first semester, you would take these 4 classes along with orientation for your general. For your second rotation, this suggests that you should take fundamentals and principal industrial mechanics and then 2 of your generals. Your third rotation suggestion is motor controls 1 and 2, and then math 116 and your natural science elective. Your fourth rotation should look something like this with a humanities class. And now these are all just suggestions. You can take longer if you wish, but this would be a good way to look at it, that every fall and spring these classes are offered. So there's no reason as to why you should miss those classes. But these classes here are not offered during the summer. The only classes offered during the summer are these 4 classes right here. So you've got ILT 108, ILT 110, ELT 118, and ADM 291. This ADM 291 course is taking the place of WKO, the NCCER class. That class is no more. So the only time you're going to have the opportunity to take these 4 classes right here is during the summer. So that means if you take these 3 classes and you don't take that safety course, you're not going to be able to take it again until the following summer. So if you haven't signed up for all 4 of these classes this summer, you're going to be back next summer to take one of these classes if you missed it. And that's okay. If that's your predicament, that's fine. But I'm just trying to reiterate here, the only time these are offered are during the summer. Me and Robbie's both discussed it, and there's not going to be any more independent studies because we're all on the same degree plan now. It wasn't fair to people to not do independent studies before, but now there's no more independent studies because all of this is offered every fall and spring, and all of this is offered every summer. So you just have to really stay on it and schedule your stuff. And the reason we threw these generals in there is because that way you can get your generals out of the way while you're doing your IST work, and you'll get your degree on time. If not, if you do all this first and then you have to go through all that, you're probably most likely not going to finish your degree because it's just going to be too hectic on you. Okay, so moving on. We will go to the BSCC website. We'll go to our 1ACCS account. My stuff's already in there, so you would sign in with your Bevel email. So whatever your name is at student.bscc.edu, and then your password. So we're going to sign in. And y'all don't have these 2 tabs, so we're going to go to Student tab, and we're going to go to Student Landing Page. Registration, the very middle one, 3 from the top, is where we're going. Registration. And then all you have to do to register for classes is boom, right here. You go to student, you don't have to do that. That's only for me. So let's just look at summer 2022. So if we know that we've got to add the summer classes, and we know that only me and Robbie teach those classes, this is the easiest way to find our classes, okay? You're going to go to Advanced Search. You're going to go to Instructor. You're going to type in Spears. William Spears, that's Robbie. You're going to type in Sanford. Mary Sanford, that's me. You're going to search. And there's the classes that we teach right there. Cool. So, and then you would just pick whatever classes you need. So, if, say, I can't add myself to my own classes. But if we were going to add the safety class, that's what Robbie teaches. We would just click add, and then down here is where you would say, okay, I'm web registered. And if that's all you needed to add, then you'll just click submit. Alright, cool, you're registered for it. And you can see your tuition and fees and all that stuff right there. But if you accidentally add one that you don't need or whatever, there should be an option right here to drop it. You can drop a class that way. But for now, I'm just going to remove that one off mine. So I've just clicked removed. And, okay, cool. So it removed it. And also, you can pause the video and screenshot this or whatever to know what your rotation is. But you can look up the classes with these codes right here. So if we was trying to find Intro to Process Control for the summer, you could type in ILT 108 and search. And there's the two classes. So whichever way you want to do it, but that is how you register for every class. And then shortly after you register for the classes and you pay for it, then it should show up in your Canvas and all that should be taken care of. And then the last thing I want to touch on is how to look at your degree works. So student profile is what you go to. And then here is all of my stuff from whenever I came to Bevel. And then you just go down here underneath your name and go to degree works. Okay, so let's see here. They've got me taking general studies right now. So this wasn't my last degree plan, but so I am missing, this will show me that I'm missing a general education and a literature or history sequence. And this will show the classes that I've already taken, and that I've passed. And so this will tell you what all you need. So yours is going to look different. It's going to have it's not going to say general education. It's going to say IST. And it's going to tell you all the classes you're missing in order to get your degree. And this is what you need to be checking up on every time you register. This is a good register tool. So if you go down here and you say, oh, okay, I need DC and AC fundamentals, cool. Then that's what you know what you need to register for. And this will also show your degree progress. So that shows you how close you are to finishing out a degree.